Now this is some delicious, yummy goodness here.
Welcome to Nonna Snowden Cooks again. Today we got a special treat for you. We are making chicken and sausage gumbo. This is an excellent recipe if you have the yard birds, the chickens in your yard, you got an old hen that's not laying anymore, or an extra cock. You just go out there and you put them in the pot. Told y'all this wasn't going to be PETA friendly. Anyway, the first step to any good gumbo, oh wait, y'all remember we're doing this for Jump for the Rose, jumpfortherose.org. I'm going to put links in the description. In any case, so the first thing you got to do if you're making a gumbo is you got to make the roux. And the first step to making a roux is, and I know y'all are shocked I'm using a measuring cup, and that's because roux are sensitive. And you can't be just eyeballing the amount of you put in for the roux because then you'll mess it up. And if you mess up the roux, the whole gumbo's messed up. So 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of olive oil. All right. And the reason I do the flour first is because if I do the olive oil first, it just gets all sticky and nasty inside the measuring cup and blech. Okay, so there we go. We got that in there. This is going to need to go in the garbage in a minute. Okay, we're going to crank this up. We're going to crank it up pretty high at first. Once it gets cranking, we're going to lower it back down. And then you just stir. And you stir, and you stir, and you stir. And y'all know, we used to have yard birds here. We used to have some chickens that we were trying to raise, and I would like to let them free range, you know, just go out and play in the yard. But the red tails kept getting them, so Nono built me a nice little screened-in area for the chickens could go out and play. But then I kept getting the raccoons kept getting them, and you know, you hatch out the eggs in the bedroom, and they're so cute in the incubator, and then you go put them in the bathtub till they get a little bit bigger, and then boom, turn into raccoon poop. And we have gave up on that. Maybe we'll try again one day because I did enjoy those fresh eggs. So what we're doing here is we just getting the roux going, and we'll know it's done when it gets to be a nice coppery color. That's when we'll know for sure it's done. Maybe 30-40 minutes, and you just got to stand here and stir. You can't walk away from your roux, because if it burns, you got to dump it out, clean your pot real good, and start all the way over. You cannot let your roux burn, or your gumbo. There's no point in making a gumbo with a burnt roux. You got to start over. So, like I said, this is going to take about a good 30-40 minutes of stirring right here to get it to the right color. So, tell y'all what, cook, skydive, have fun, give back, and we will see y'all when we get closer to done. Well, hello and welcome back. Y'all come here, take a good look in here. See, this is about the right color for your roux. Might could be a little bit darker, but that's about right. So here's what we're going to do next. We're going to add some stuff to the pot. We got right here 2 onions all nicely cut up going into the pot. Woo, there we go. Now we cranking. We got about 4, remember I told you, we got 6? Oh yeah, Nono chopped it, so he put 6 stalks of celery in there. I'd have got tired of chopping at 4, I promise you. All right, there's our celery. We got 2 green bell peppers. That's going in there. Okay. Now over here, like we normal. Okay, I have to admit, I forgot to tell Nono to get us some fresh garlic, so I had to pull some out the jar. That's about 1.5 handfuls. All right, got the garlic in there, got all of that in there. And now we're gonna just kind of saute this up a bit till it gets a little on the translucent side, but not too much, you know. Okay, now what we need to do also while we're kind of doing this is we need to get our chicken out of the pack here. And we're doing, again, Nonna likes to bone out. It's just easier, it's faster, it's less complicated for the bone out. And so we're keeping the bone out on these. You can do it with the bone in, but then you're going to have to pull the bones out at some point anyway. You know what's coming next? Uncle Polly's good salt. We're going to sprinkle that on here a bit. Oh, that's going to be good. We're going to stir a minute. Do a little more sprinkling. We're going to sprinkle some of the extra hot Crawfish Town sprinkles. We're going to sprinkle some of that. Oh, I almost put that there. I wanted to put it on the chicken first. I'm probably going to add some more later on in the cooking process. Whoop! And Nonna's Secret Herb Garden. We're going to put some of this. I don't even remember what we had put in there, but it's tasty. But probably some oregano and some thyme and some basil and salt. So we made that a while back. Okay, so that's that. I'm going to stir this a little more. I think it'll be okay right where it is. It's looking good. Okay, that's about done. It's already smelling good, I'm going to tell you. So we got our home smokehouse andouille sausage. This is very delicious. We're doing a pound of that. Now, I'm not cutting up the chicken thighs because you'll see it'll fall apart in the gumbo. I'm just throwing the chicken thighs in whole, just like that. And we're going to stir this up again. Okay, so the last thing we're doing is we putting in our whole thing of chicken broth. The Swanson's is what I use. I don't like that cheap Kroger chicken broth. But the best chicken broth is, you know, if you've done like a whole chicken and you just boil the bones and make your own homemade chicken broth. That's the best kind. But you know, we don't have that right now. Okay. And then, oh, we need a little more water than that. Okay. Magic. Okay, and that is right up about an inch or so from the top. And we're going to stir this up good. And now we're going to crank this up to high to get it to a ball. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, I didn't put the garlic power sauce in it. Ah! Thank you. No, I almost forgot the garlic power sauce. That would have been criminal. That's about enough of that. And put in a little more of this. A little more of the good salt. Stir it up real good. Bring it to a boil. Turn it down to a simmer. And we'll see y'all in a couple of hours. Okay, guys. I want to show y'all something. Come on over here. Look in. Now, this has been boiling about 2 hours. And we still have some chunks of chicken in there. So we're just going to kind of mush that up, break that up. That pretty well falls apart. We got a couple more hours to go, I think, on this to get it nice and thickened up. And so I'm just going to break up the chicken thighs that are in there. And we're going to have to take a taste. See where we are. Good. All right, but it does need a little more kick. So I'm put in some Louisiana hot sauce. I'll put some of that in. Give it a little more kick. About that much. And I'm putting a little more sprinkles here. Okay. And of course, a little more good salt. The Uncle Polly's good salt right there. Okay. Now, I made a little salad to go with it, and I looked in there and I had plenty of mushrooms. And I know some people put the okra in the gumbo. I don't like okra. It gets slimy, gets icky, gets nasty. I don't like okra, so I don't put it in there because I don't like it. But I do like mushrooms. So I'm put a couple handfuls of mushrooms in here. This would be nice and tasty by the time it is all done. And make a big old pot of rice and pour it on top of there, and it is going to be delicious. If you want to put okra in, you can go ahead and put okra in, but it's going to taste slimy. I'm telling y'all that right now. Okay, so that is it for part 3. We're going to come back in a couple more hours when we have a whole finished product to show you. And I don't know if I told y'all this or not, but you know, Jump for the Rose gives over about 90% of all the proceeds. We can't give 100% because we got to hold back and buy these nice t-shirts to sell and you know, host the skydiving events. So, cook, skydive, have fun, give back. Eat. All right, guys, we have finished up. Y'all come over here and look. Now this has been, we started this about noonerish, and so this has been simmering for about 4 and a half hours, give or take, whatever. It is nice and lovely and thick, and now we're going to turn that right off. I'm going to take us a little taste, see how we did. Oh, I'm good. I'm just real good, I'm tell y'all. All right. And then y'all know I boiled up a little pot of rice. So what we're going to do is we're just going to put some rice in the bowl. And then we're going to put the gumbo on top of it. And that is absolutely gorgeous. Y'all go subscribe to my channel. And y'all remember, cook, skydive, have fun, give back. And I'll have some links in the description for you. And now I forgot what else I was going to say. See y'all later.